So I think one of the first things that we have to watch out for now is how to time it together, because since we haven't really practiced this, I think it's going to be the first thing we have to do.
And why is that difficult? Actually, because I have groups of 8, and Dimitar actually has groups of 6, so it doesn't fit easily. It's not at the same time. We're not playing the same kind of rhythm, so that is what actually does make it very challenging the first few times you'll play it.
Perhaps we'll have to even do. Perhaps you have to take your phone and do also with a metronome.
Yes. Okay.
Just to see how it is.
I'll be right back.
Shall we try in this tempo? That's fine. Okay, so we know approximately how it has to be. I personally very rarely use the metronome because I feel that I outgrew really practicing with metronome. Of course, now and then I need as well to do that, especially in these kind of cases. Like Elvira explained, when we have absolutely different amount of notes, it's necessary. So whenever you feel that if you're dependent, if you're not independently able to have a good rhythm and good flow and good regularity in your playing, definitely use the metronome. It helps a lot. And so I think now it would be nice to try also without, to see if we can
I have the feeling, and even we say a lot, that you have to practice slow, and I absolutely think that we need to be able to play it together slow. I do think that this is one of the cases that actually it would be a bit easier to play it when it's fast, because I think that Dimitar especially needs to just listen to my first note, which is also the melody, and I do think that the flow will be a little bit easier, even though of course we have to see how it fits together in slow tempo. I think the flow really will come in a fast tempo.
Ease. I wanted to add one more thing. The funny thing is that when you play with somebody, usually you have to listen very carefully to the other person, and in this case it's also the case. But in this case there is something else, that you have to really have a strong sense of your own rhythm. Otherwise it will not make sense what you're playing. So you cannot be influenced by what the other person is doing. You have to keep your own rhythm, and at the same time you have to actually listen. So this makes it a little bit more challenging. But I think if you get used to, it will become easier later.
We have only played this 10 minutes previously before doing on the camera, and to be honest, I don't remember the last time that we had to use the metronome in order to match it together. So that's very rare, actually.
Let's try. that perhaps what we'll see, maybe not in this practice session, but in the next practice sessions, sometimes I feel that perhaps you have to start phrasing it this
For
in
sure.
a different way, because now it's plum,
Yeah, for sure.
slam, slam,
Yeah.
slam every time on the first note.
Even though I suggest we try it once just in tempo because it's easier.
What's the tempo? I don't know what's in tempo. Are you okay to play in this tempo?
Yeah, I'm
right?
alright.
Okay.
I would take a little time there.
Where?
From here
Before.
to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we take it then from there?
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe getting softer.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's all the same. Yeah. And
Nice.
and shall we try on now once? Like, I don't know how you think about the phrase.
I was actually thinking towards this one. So.
Yeah, but then this for you, with you sounded the most compared to this. So you have to really.
Yeah, because now actually I was thinking about it. Maybe I'm not so convinced to phrase towards there.
Yeah, because what do you have? That's a possibility actually. Those are not the notes, right?
No, they're not.
Close.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what? You can also try.
You have such a feeling for phrasing. Look, there's Luton and Sforzando on there. I didn't even see that. That was the first thing you said to phrase towards this A.
Yeah, because look, what if you actually don't have major leaning points and you simply have
Nice. Yeah.
and then you move.
Okay.
Shall we try once?
Yeah, sure.
In this tempo?
In the same time, I do have to make a distinction between the melody note and the accompaniment. I think.
Yes, but
it just needs to be more subtle.
that is like really have like what was it? What Chopin said, that to have this velvet gloves and velvet touch. So you have to be able to really do it so like. So your other notes have to be so fairy, so light.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm
right.
behind. Once more. I don't know. I think that sounds kind of better.
I'm not convinced of the way I did it yet.
No?
I'll try again. Yeah.
No, that will take time. But
Yeah.
we'll also listen back after that at the video how it sounds, and then we can decide. Don't rush it there. For me, the aquarium is also it's quite fluid,
It
right?
should be flexible.
Flexible,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's not a water that rushes anywhere.
No.
It's just moving very peacefully. So it has to have also this kind of. It gives me the feeling is quite peaceful of the music. So can we try from here and see that? Don't rush into this. Keep the same. Can we put once the metronome? I'm 100% convinced. You
Mhm,
see that actually
yeah. That's rushing.
it's do it with the
Yeah,
metronome,
mhm.
no problem. Sorry. As you can see, this is, I think, to be fair with you, I think once several months ago we've looked at this like
10 minutes.
briefly.
We
Yeah.
looked at it 10 minutes and we discovered it was difficult actually to play together, and after that we had some other engagements.
Yes.
So we left it.
So we want to just tell you that obviously you see that it's at different stages. At some point we'll also record some vlogs with pieces that are more advanced.
You know, I think if you follow our vlogs regularly, you'll see that actually a few, maybe even months ago, we vlogged a piece from Gavrilin. Very nice piece. And we hadn't ever practiced it, and we were immediately able to work on already many detailed things. Whereas in this piece, obviously, you're seeing a little bit more now how we would practice if it's a more challenging piece. We're very much focused on other things, as you see, more basic kind of stuff, the rhythm and just the general phrasing and being together. So it really depends, your strategy of how you practice, it really also depends on the difficulty of what you're practicing.
Yeah, and we'll continue practicing now after we will finish the video, because we don't want to record the whole practice session. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to a little bit calmer tempo. We're not going to do it completely slow because it's difficult to time it then, and it's not really necessary completely slow tempo. But we're going to slow the tempo down, and then we're going to bring it back up again, and we're just going to vary and practice in different tempi, sometimes with the metronome and sometimes without. And so this is going to be our practice. So what you saw in this video is basically immediately we start practicing, we see what's necessary to be done, and we focus on that until we resolve it, and then we move on to the next thing. And yeah, if you have any questions about our way of practicing, or whatever comes to mind, just feel free to ask us. Yes, so this will be all for today's video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed, and you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And thank you so much for watching. For us it was a pleasure,
And see you next time.
See you next time.